Hey girls, it's Wednesday, and it's gonna be a direct upload again today because it's 5:18 right now, and I have to be somewhere at 6, and I still have to do this video and my Vita video before then, which, like, there's no way I'm gonna edit both, and I really didn't want to do a direct upload on my main channel again because I did 3 in a row last week, but, you know, what you gonna do, so it's gonna be direct uploads for both. Anyway, let's get down to it. Intro music. I always think that when in doubt, you should err on the conservative side of things in really any situation, in any moral situation like that. So I'm going to go with, even though I really like the music we had been using and it really feels like the vlogalatte theme to me, I think it's probably best just to err on the safe side and change music. But I have no idea what music to go for. So, also, I wanted to say I love how all of our videos are always really long, and that I think I may have said this in a video before, but everyone like normally on YouTube you don't make videos that long, but that we're basically just like, screw it. I have so many things to say, so I'm gonna make an 8-minute video, and honestly, I love it. Having 8 minutes of vlogalatte to watch every weekday, it's the best. I mean, I love it. Yeah. It's great. Anyway, Karis, I loved your fairy costume. It's pretty great. I feel lame for being the only one who didn't do crazy hair, I think. So maybe next week I'll dress up. I think I'll do that next week. I just don't have, I would have done it today. I just don't have time. I worked from 7:30 to 4 today, so that was a long shift. Anyway, I think because you and Sharon love the movie That Thing You Do so much, I have never seen it. I don't even know what it's about. So I think that maybe when I visit you, we should have a movie night of it. Yeah? Does that sound like a plan? You also talked about Five Awesome Girls changing their theme music, and when they changed it, though, was like every year. Like, they didn't just randomly change it in the middle of the year, because they had 3 years of Five Awesome Girls. At the beginning of each year, they had a new theme music intro thing. Also, we should definitely do a week where we all swap days and impersonate each other. I think that would be really fun to do. And I would love to read some of your sister's poetry if she's, like, willing to share. I write poetry some, not as much as I read it, but I do write. So I really like reading other, people in my generation's poetry too. Kat, I'm glad you got home safe for Easter. And then my next note is Parks and Rec, though. So I basically guess that I was just going to respond to you mentioning Parks and Rec and saying that I only recently started watching it. Oh, yeah, I think you said you were only in Season 3. I'm further than that. I finished Season 5 and started Season 6 until Hulu decided that you couldn't watch Season 6 unless you were Hulu Plus. So now I'm waiting for it to be on Netflix. But, it's really good. I'm super into it. But it's weird because normally I don't do, like, comedies. Like, I like dramas and stuff. Like, I like funny things, but I've never watched The Office. I've never done shows where, like, as weird as this might sound, the episodes are just 20 minutes. So the fact that I'm doing that, like, for one, it feels like I get through the seasons really fast because I'm used to Doctor Who where the episodes are 45 minutes. But yeah, I really, really like it. I really like the characters, and I really like how funny it is, but also, like, that it has really pretty good political commentary. Also, I'm sorry you have trouble making friends back home. I sort of know how that feels. Like, I haven't moved, but all of my friends went away to college, and I have coworkers, and they're good coworkers. And for a while, well, I made this one really good friend who was in town that I could hang out with, but she just moved to Denver like a month or two ago, and we still hang out. She still comes down to the Springs like once a week, maybe, but it's not the same as like randomly calling each other after work one day and being like, hey, let's go do something right now because we're quite a ways away now. But, we're still good friends. It's just, yeah, it's hard to, you want someone nearby that you can hang out with, and I don't really have that right now. Claire, thank you for saying that I looked so pretty. That made me smile a lot. Oh, seriously. You talked about missionary dating and how bad that can be. I think that it's just really dangerous because I think you can go into it being like, oh, well, I can change him, and if I don't, then no big deal, I'll just break up. But then if you start to date someone, you will get more invested, and it'll probably get to the point where, like, I'm too invested now. It doesn't matter that he's not a Christian. I won't break up. Or if you do, it will just hurt even more. So, yeah, missionary dating is just a bad idea all around. I'm glad the start of your job went well. That's super exciting. I remember when I first started my first job, which I still work my first job. I had it almost a year, and it was just super exciting, and it was pretty stressful the first, like, 2 months, because I was always worried about remembering everything and remembering how to make all the drinks and all that stuff. But that's really awesome that you are working now. I think that's great. Sharon, you were saying that we should make a real intro with, like, clips of each of us. I am down with that. It will probably, I mean, it wouldn't have to. I'm sure, like, a bunch of you would volunteer to do it. But I'm just saying, it would probably fall to me to edit it, which is fine with me. And I think I'm the one with the most free time on my hands anyway, so that's okay with me. But I would just want to have a very planned out idea of what we were gonna do with it before. And would we want an intro that was the same for everyone, or an intro that was different for each of us that said, like, the name of our day or something? Because, like, in the first year of Five Awesome Girls, their intros are each specific to them. So I'm down with either. Honestly, I mean, I don't think any of us have either very advanced software or very advanced, like skills with making cool graphics or cool intros or of any sort. But, you know, we could look into it. Also, I really liked you talking about the verse, and that God doesn't just give you what you need, whether or not you want it, but that he also gives you the desires of your heart. I don't know. It was just really, I don't know. It was really awesome. So that reminds me, I'm Googling it right now because I know most of it by heart, but I wanted to make sure that I had it exactly. It's from 1 Corinthians 13, but it's not the, like, love is patient, love is kind thing. It's what's right before that is the part that I really love, because love is patient, love is kind, like, that's a really great passage, and even though it tends to be overused and even misused a lot, it's really great as describing what love is supposed to be. But the beginning of the chapter goes, I like the version that I really like is from the Message. It's actually in a song that I like, and it goes, "If I speak with human eloquence and angelic ecstasy, but don't love, I'm nothing but the creaking of a rusty gate. If I speak God's word with power, revealing all his mysteries and making everything plain as day, and if I have faith that says to a mountain, jump, and it jumps, but I don't love, I'm nothing. If I give everything I own to the poor, and even go to the stake to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've gotten nowhere. So no matter what I say, what I believe, and what I do, I'm bankrupt without love." I just really like, I love that so much, and I love what comes after it too, because it's essential to understanding what real love means. But I have been trying to focus so long on being intentionally loving and intentionally kind to everyone, not just be like, yeah, I'm a pretty nice person in general, like, I'm never mean, like, just trying to really be loving. And I know that I fail at this, like, every day, but I'm trying to be more, like, do it more consciously. And my friend's calling, so I'm going to wrap this up quick. So anyway, I just wanted to share all that with you. Yeah, that's it for today. I love you all, Karis. I will see you tomorrow.